is just going to be a quick guard on Banished. Let's choose a name here. That'll do. To keep everything on medium difficulties. What we're going to do is we're going to start with a storage barn to keep all of our food and materials in, and we're going to start with these people. And we have a stockpile here. We're going to need to get general statistics about our town, just up in this top left corner. It's just in here. We're also going to need a log of what happens in our town. Keep that one there. And we're also going to need to assign jobs to people as we get further on. Right, so your first order of business is just get some little pathways on the go straight away. And they don't currently have anywhere to live, so we're going to need to put some houses up as well. We'll put a couple of houses here and link them up with some roads. And in there you can just see that we need 4 builders, or can have a maximum of 4 builders. I'm just going to put 2 in there for now to get them sorted on that. And then the other order of business we're going to need to do is food. Now I'm just going to make a couple of crop fields here so I know we definitely have enough food for the coming winter, because at the moment we're just in spring. It's the best time to do farming. Just round that off with a few more roads if I don't misclick. There we go. And we'll put some more people into building now. We've got logs, we've got stone, we've got iron, and firewood to keep them warm in the winter. Coal for making tools and other materials. We've got tools as well. When they run out of tools, they aren't going to be able to chop down trees and do the jobs they ask them to do, so we need to keep that at a reasonable level. Because we've got food, if we run out of that we're in big trouble. We've got medicine to keep them healthy, and we've got clothes so they're not naked and cold. We must have alcohol, but that comes later. So I'm just going to speed this up, so it's a bit quicker for you guys. What's really good is we just started near some water, so we can get a fishing port in here as well. Put a road to that. There's a quick, easy food all year round, whereas farms only happen for 3 months a year, and in winter you can't do anything with them. So you rely on these heavy. They give a lot of food, but only at one time during the year, and you do have to wait for them. Now we just have to go into here and choose what we want. We'll have some potatoes. And you can see here, it's just said we have 2 farms on there. I'm only going to put 1 on for now, and I'll adjust it there so we can only have a maximum of 1. I don't think we need more than that for now. Don't want to waste people. We only have so many. We only have 10 working adults, and no students, and 3 children, so we're waiting for 3 children. And as we build these things, these fields, they're going to chop down everything in the way. As you can see here, they've removed 13 of 15, and they're going to put anything that we took down, trees, logs, stone, iron, they're going to put them into the stockpile. Make some more potatoes. Just reduce that back to 1 again. Put a second farmer on that one. Now we've got too many builders, so we need to take that one down for the moment. So we've got 7 labourers, so the labourers are just going to collect trees, stone, and generally help with things that you've asked them to do, more or less. We haven't set them to do anything at the moment, so at the moment they're not. We need to give them a job. So we'll make sure everyone's got a house for the winter. And we'll also connect it up with some roads again. I can't remember if I put one there before. There, we'll just make a little block there. And we'll just adjust that so there's some more people building that. And we're starting to run low on stone, but luckily we've started near some stone, so we're going to go into here, to that one, collect this stone and get it out of the way, and collect this stone, and this will be your labourers that work on this. that's there. I'll slowly get to work while you in all the jobs that you've asked them to do. You can see how many people, if you click on them, are doing the job that you've set. Okay, so this is done. It's on work. Where it's not far from our barn, so I don't think we need 4 people on it. I'm going to put 3. 2 people will be fishing and 1 will be transporting. So we'll put 3 on that for now. We've only got 2 spare labourers left. So it's slowly collecting the stone now. The other thing we're going to need is firewood for the winter as well. This is basically just preparing yourself for the first winter. You've got to make sure that this doesn't get too full. If it gets too full, you need to build another one, or you can build it near resources. If this was further away, I would have put one a bit closer, maybe on the expanded out the crop fields and put one on the other side so they can use both and fill that up. Plus it's a bit quicker for them. Seeing as it's not far anyway. It's not really necessary. I'm going to also set them to get some wood. Clear up some space as well, so we have more space for... Take these builders down. So we have more space for building and expanding our village, I'd call it at the moment. It's not really a town. So we've got 4 homes built, but 2 people still don't have a home. So just build 1 more. The more houses you build, the more people will, the more they'll want to increase your population, should we say. So if you don't need to increase your population, build houses. Make sure your residents aren't too old. At the moment they're not very old, so... I'm going to speed this up a little, get them to work a bit faster. If you click on the farm, you can also see how much yield you have, and you can also tell them to harvest if you're really short of food. But personally, I'd just wait. You get a lot of food from farms. The reason I'm not building anything like orchards is because they take about 3 to 5 years to mature. I'm not entirely sure on the time duration, but they take a long time to mature, so it's not instant food, and this isn't going to last long. You can see we've already gone through, I can't remember what we started with, but we've gone through at least 600 food already, so. Our event log, someone has become a working labourer, so we have 11 and 2 children now. Going to need some more children, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble later on with no one coming through to take their place. Now at the moment, I'm just going to pause the game here at spacebar. We've got 5 labourers, and they're not really doing a lot other than just taking out some trees here and there. So we've got enough logs, we've got a fair amount of everything at the moment. We're lacking firewood because they've all stored it up in their homes ready for the winter. So what we need to do is go into, not there, we're going to go into here in the woodcutter and put that next to there in case we get in trouble later. It's right next to the stockpile. So I can just get it quickly and easily there. Another home's been built. Okay, everyone now currently has a house because there's no warnings up here or notifications. So we don't need any more houses. This will do us for now. This population will slowly increase with 5 anyway. Got a lot of iron here. I'm going to get some of that out of the way, but we don't really need it at the moment. I'll just clear up some space. When you build things like fisheries, they have an area. It's not good to have another fishery next to it because it'll limit how much they can get out of what the area is. So we definitely don't want one near it. Maybe have one up here later on that can come down here because it's not far from the storage farm again, and it won't be overlapping. Not in the seaweed bit anyway, which is the most important. Haven't got a very bad starting area. Not a lot for expansion. I have to expand down, obviously. Now it's got a question mark. We just need to assign someone to it, and only one person can work there, so we'll just get them on that straight away. And I think we'll chop down some more trees. If you run out of logs, we're in deep trouble, though. We've got a nice little area to go into, so it shouldn't be too bad. chop down some of this because I'm going to expand this area next. And our 2 labourers are going to get, our 5 labourers are going to get on that straight away. Now, we've got some stone around, so if we run low on that, we do have some extra. And later on, you're going to want to upgrade these to stone houses. It just makes them happy, maintains their happiness, of which we've lost half a heart already. So, happiness, health even. So we're going to need to increase that later on. I did that the awkward way. You can just remove resources and collect everything in that area. I think 2 farms will be enough for now in a fishery. And slowly keep them up here. So we're getting fish in there as well. I think what we're going to need to build next is then we'll get a hunting cabin and just make this our wooded area around here. No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to hold off on the hunting cabin and maybe build it over this side after I build a bridge here. That just means we've got full what we've set our limit as. Maybe expand that to 250 to maintain 5 houses. Once he's got 250, we don't need any more. We can take him off that, off here, and then free up a person for work. We have got 6 labourers doing nothing at the moment, so... I think we'll put that again on the other side. It's all about not expanding too fast and just slowly building up your village, not overstretching yourself, really. See, we've got all these people being born, and someone else's labourers, so we've got 12 labourers now. Okay, that's full limit, so we'll take her off that job off. She just delivered that to the stockpile. And we'll take her off there as well. So we've slowly got an intake of food. The farms are being harvested now before the winter, early autumn. But be careful with farms, because if the weather is too bad, it's not too bad at the moment for early autumn, 16 degrees. I've got it in Celsius because I can't do Fahrenheit. So they're going to be farming them. We've got a decent supply of food coming in with the fish all year round as well. And that should hold us through the winter with the firewood. Now we are going to need to clear out some of this space here, and we'll expand to another fishery here just for a bit more food income. We've got plenty of people free at the moment, it's not too bad. So I don't want to go faster than 5 because 10's quite fast, so don't want to miss anything. Be careful when you want to expand your population because they do fill up. I don't know if the max is 5, it does say it's more, but I haven't really got anyone that can move out of their house anyway, maybe a couple of people. But and there are, I've been speaking to people who have played this, and there's mixed opinions about whether they build a school or not. I always do. That doesn't mean you guys have to. I think it gives them an increased chance of having rocks fall on them and things. So, but it does take up to 7 more years of their life. They become labourers at the age of 10, so, and you go to school between the ages of 10 and 17. So it's up to you. But I mean, if you have medicine built later, you add more years onto their life anyway. So, in my opinion, it is worth it. But